Arab and Berber peoples of nomadic origin combined with indigenous black agriculturalists. The relationship between black Africa and Arab Africa has traditionally vacillated between harmony and conflict.
There was a kind of symbiotic relationship between the two. Kind of hesitate to say symbiotic in the strict sense, because while there was a flow of goods and services back and forth between the two populations, those relationships weren't always characterized by good feelings, and there often was forced exchange, and oasis dwellers were often at the mercy of pastoral communities around them that were quasi-slaves or slaves, and there always was raiding, which was another adaptive strategy of nomadic groups on, perdition upon settled groups by nomadic groups in hard times to get what they needed, just as nomads used to raid each other to get animals that they needed, and so on.
The Moor culture has always been on the border of European culture, and now, in a contemporary setting, Mauritania is an interface between the traditional and the modern.
They're not a primitive, isolated group of people who have had no connection with Western civilization. The traditional medicine that is practiced in Mauritania today has its origin in Greek medicines. The ugia, the currency, comes from a word for Greek currency. A lot of Mauritania is probably Greek, Phoenician influence, Roman influence. There were more troops with the Romans in the Byzantine Empire. On the other half of the southern side, the Moors have been the great extenders of Islam into West Africa, the great proselytizers of it. So they see themselves as anything but a meaningless people. They see themselves as, in many ways, an elite, an extreme